Renewable energy. Ecosystem. Renewable energy. Clean energy.
It was a brutal and unpredictable world.
Green New
The
Deal.
stability we all depend on
There are more projects
is breaking.
and more renewable energy that's been added to the Victorian grid than any other jurisdiction.
Transition to renewable energy.
made every wrong move.
Renewable sources.
Implementation of renewable energy in Australia is at a pivotal juncture, as coal-fired power stations account for 60% of Australia's electricity generation. Confronting the usage of fossil fuels and accelerated global climate change in Australia historically generated political pushback, and now that change is being implemented, it may not be enough. Regardless, an energy transition remains appealing as Australia possesses a vast potential for renewable energy. Australia's potential for renewable energy stems from its topography, its position in the southern hemisphere, and its massive size. Being located in the southern hemisphere, cold weather conditions are restricted to winter in a few mountainous regions, reducing the need for energy during winter, necessary in the northern hemisphere. Instead, Australia has a preference for sun with some of the best photovoltaic rates in the world, a total wave power comparable to the entirety of wave power locations in Europe, excellent wind power sites, and a burgeoning biofuel industry. But more importantly, Australia's size means it is feasible to have continuous power from a nationally connected grid of only renewables, with areas of low wind, waves and sunlight experiencing power shortages being supported by areas with ideal weather conditions. In fact, Australia could supply renewable power and green extracted minerals to other nations within Oceania and beyond.
Committed to the Paris Agreement, Australia aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 43% below 2005 levels by 2030 and reach net zero by 2050. So let's take a look at how Australia is doing so far. Australia has managed to produce 35.9% of its electricity from renewable energy in 2022 and is planning to grow the renewable share of the national electricity market to 82% by 2030. Australia even has the highest adoption rate of solar energy in the world through PV solar panel usage. The Australian government believes that by using existing and developing technologies, Australia can get to at least 85% net zero.
In order to make the system transition smoothly to renewable, gas and coal power energy production and consumption have to be phased out to align with the Paris Agreement. By following policy like MITs, MITs, or RDPs, strategies with environmental activists and public acceptability are also important. However, a study by Bahir Howard provides a model with 12 possible future scenarios of energy transition in Australia, with different degree of transition speed and end-use efficiency benefits. Still, 66% of the model fails the 1.5 degree warming thresholds by the Paris Agreement, 41% failed the moderate 2-degree thresholds. Conversely, Australia needs to fasten up the transition so the 1.5-degree budget won't be violated.
Australia, with vast renewable energy potential, is making strides towards its climate goals. Despite past political resistance, the country is currently investing in renewable energy and low-emission technologies. However, the fact remains that Australia is currently failing to meet its carbon emissions budget target and needs to accelerate its transition to meet its goals under the Paris Agreement.